Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Gabriel's Kitchen. I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my delicious fluffy Mexican rice every single time. For the ingredients, we're going to need 2 garlic cloves, 1 whole jalapeno, about half of a white onion or sweet onion, whatever you have, 6 tomatoes, a bunch of cilantro, and we're just going to get started by slicing our tomatoes down the middle, making sure they fit in the blender. And I'm just going to do this to all 6 of my tomatoes, just like this. And once I have all of my tomatoes inside of my blender, I'm going to cut the onion into smaller pieces, just like this, and I'm going to add all of it into my blender. And I'm going to go in with the cilantro. As you can see here, I'm just going to add that into my blender, and I'm going to cut my jalapeno, and I did remove the seeds. If you guys like your rice spicy, then go ahead and leave the seeds in, and you can even do 2 jalapenos. I removed my seeds because some people don't like spicy foods or that much of a spice, so I just removed it. But I'll usually keep my seeds in because I love the spice. So I'm just going to add my jalapeno in my blender, and I'm just going to crush down my garlic, and I'm going to remove the cover off of the garlic, and I'm just going to do the same with my other piece of garlic. I'm just going to crush it and remove the skin, and I find that it's easier to remove the covering of the garlic if you just smash the garlic down just like I did. And I'm going to go in with my salt, and all the ingredients will be listed in the description box below, so make sure you guys go check out the description box for the exact measurement. I'm also going to add in my cumin and some chicken bouillon, of course, which gives it a really good flavor. Now I'm just going to add in about 1.5 cups of water, and I'm going to place the top on, and I'm going to blend this until it's nice and smooth. You want a nice and smooth mixture. While that's blending, I'm going to add olive oil into my pan, and we're going to coat our pan with oil because we want our rice to be coated. We're going to kind of fry our rice until it's nice golden brown, and we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, which is the key for delicious Mexican rice. But I'm just going to add in all 4 cups of rice. And for the water, I just followed the instructions on the back of my rice bag. But once we add all of our rice in, I'm just going to stir, and you want to keep an eye on your rice. And at this point, my heat is on medium heat. It is not on high. You do not want to cook your rice too quickly and then it begins to burn, because it will. This is how you want your rice to look, nice golden brown color, just like this. And it's ready for us to add in the sauce. So now I'm just going to pour in my sauce, and we're going to be using all of the sauce. And you want to measure your sauce and your water just like the back of your bag says, because you don't want to add too much water and mess up your rice, and you don't want to add less water and your rice says to add. So I'm just going to fill the remaining rice up with water, and at this point you want to taste, and you want to see if it needs any more seasoning. For me, I added a little bit more cumin, salt, and chicken bouillon since this was a large batch of rice that I made. And I'm just going to mix this just like this, and we're going to turn our heat to 3, or if you don't have 3 on your knob, you just want to turn it to low. You don't want to have your rice on high, then it can stick or burn. But this is how my rice came out. It's fully cooked, and it came out super fluffy and delicious, and you can smell every single thing. And this is how I like to make my delicious fluffy Mexican rice. And if you guys are interested on the type of rice that I use, I like to use a basmati rice. I like to get mine from Sam's. I like to buy it in bulk, but you can also get it at Costco's or BJ's. The type of rice that you use is very important. but this is how my rice came out. I hope you guys share this recipe. Subscribe, like, and comment. Adios.